Hello and welcome to another one of these videos where we are going to be building these off-brand LEGO Speed Champions models from AliExpress. So today I'm joined by my son Vaughan and I'm Martin. So today Vaughan has chosen to build this car here, which is kind of like a Dodge Charger. So for comparison, I've got the older style Dodge Charger Lego model here. So this is one of the 6 wide models from three or 4 years ago, I think this one is. So this model is basically very similar in style, but this is on the new 8 wide format of the 2020 models. So it'll be quite interesting to see how it compares to this one when we've built it up. So this model doesn't appear to have a brand on it, like the other ones were the racing series, and it did have some Chinese writing, which I don't know what it said. Whereas this one has no brand at all, but it does have the model number 5009 in the manual. So whatever brand this is, that's their model number for this particular model. There are a lot of black pieces. It's almost all black with a couple of grey pieces and some other coloured bits for the lights. So it's going to be a bit more complicated putting this together. There's lots of very small pieces, so layering up the top layers is going to be quite complicated at the end. There's also quite a lot of stickers included in this. I didn't think from the picture that there were going to be a lot of stickers. I thought the grey stripes were just going to be grey bricks, but they're actually stripes on the sticker. And the actual instruction booklet, I don't really think I went into much detail about the instruction booklet on the previous models, but they were very Lego-like, whereas this is just a sheet of instructions. 33 steps, and it's pretty, it looks complicated, but each step is just a handful of pieces. So the one thing I do want to mention with this model is we pre-sorted all the pieces again. So we've got them all in order, so we know exactly what we need for each step, and the build should be a little bit quicker. But while I was sorting, I did actually find that I was missing a piece, and by the time I got to the end of sorting, there was one piece left. So basically I had this one piece left at the end of the build, but it should have been just a normal 1x1 stud, flat stud. So they just put the wrong piece in, but there are absolutely no spare pieces in this set. So they've tried to at least count out all the pieces, but they've just put a slightly wrong piece into this set. Luckily we've got a huge box of Lego, so we had loads of these. And weirdly, there is actually one spare arm, so there was an arm for a character, one spare one. So that piece is going to be in this, and we don't need this one. So, we ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. Number 1. So...
Put this over here.
No. So, if you look at where the red arrows are going on the instructions, yeah, that's it. And press it together tightly. Yeah. And then number 2, you need to put one on the other side, basically. This one is in a slightly different position. Look at the picture, right? You see where the red arrows are touching the dots? So it's going to go there on this one. Whereas that one, yeah, was like that. You need to make sure that it's snapped together tightly. Okay, so like that. So then the next step, you need to put these pieces like that picture there.
This one over here?
Yep.
I don't know, dude.
Just wait a second. Actually, oh yeah, no, that is correct. So yeah, so again, I forgot to mention, but this is virtually the same base plate as the 2020 Lego models. So this one doesn't have pullback, and it is just a standard 2020 style Lego base on there. So then next step. We don't have any stickers to place until we get to step 15. So I'll put the stickers on for you. So that yeah. And those go in like in the same place as that one, right? Put that way. Yep. And then the long piece goes in the end.
Yes.
Yep. That's it. And these ones. Done. So this point. Is that not sticking? There you go. There's quite a lot of pieces to put on here now.
Okay. Over here.
Yep. So what do you think is going to go in there?
The wheels.
Yep. And put these angled pieces on the front. And then these two pieces, like where the seats are. Here, here.
How about I'm doing these first?
Okay. I'll press that down for you. That's right. So put that little piece in first. It goes at the end of there.
Like this?
No, point it towards the back of the car. Yeah. That's it. I'll press it down. That's it. Put that one on.
Yes.
Yeah. Press it nice and tight. And then this piece goes over the top of those black bits here. Yep. And this. So again, there's like a dozen small black pieces just for this one step, and every step is kind of very similar. So when you've got it laid out, it doesn't look like a huge number of pieces, but they're all very small pieces, so it's quite a detailed build. Just layering it up, and it's going to be proper solid inside. Do you want me to put that one? Can you do it? And then at the side of this, you want two of the small ones there and there. See that? And then you two more there and there as well. You want that long one, needs to be after the wheels, so it's that one there.
Yeah.
Yep. And then next to that, the slanted one goes in. Yeah. Is that? And then in between the seats, that little piece goes in. And then in front of that seat. That's it. So now we're on to step 9. And put the axles on for the wheels. I already put the steering wheel together. No. Alright, that's the front of the car. I was thinking that was the back of the car.
Yeah, me too.
And these two bits go on the back. And then you put the 4 axles in. The wheels.
What's going to
That's for the steering wheel. It came separately, so I put it together already. That's it. Now let me just check it's all nice and tight. Right, so this piece is next. So you can start with the wheel arches, put those on. Just a second. Just a second. These bits here for the wheels are one brick out. They should have been on there. I didn't notice when you put them on. They just need to be like that.
It is.
Yep. Yeah, it looks a bit weird because they're not actually clicking onto anything underneath there. So if you put it the same way around that the picture is, yeah, so you can see. Can you help stick that on? There you go. Oh, you got it. And then that goes, that flat piece, and it sticks on there, like that. Cool. So then we're going to build the same thing, but for the other side as well.
This and this?
Yeah. So then you need to build So again, I don't actually know what brand this is, if it's made in the same place as the previous models that we made, but the quality of the pieces is just as good. In fact, I would say these are actually snapping together better than the other ones, so maybe slightly higher quality. They feel like a really sturdy fit.
But they're deep.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, both.
Yeah, well, one's a mirror of the other one. They're symmetrical. Right, is that all nice and tight? So that one goes on there, like that one did. And then we're on to step 12. It's gonna pop off, is it? It does feel a bit loose though. I don't think there will be a piece underneath it either, so that's going to be a bit of a pain. We'll see how stable it is when it's finished. Right, so step 12. These pieces.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll build the booklet.
Can I install a game on the Xbox?
What game?
I don't know what it's called, but it's a good game.
It's a good game, is it?
Yeah.
You can install anything you want on the Xbox as long as you've got permission. Like, it's not over your age rating. These hands are sometimes a little bit stiff to get in to the arms. I think you managed to break one yesterday, didn't you? Were you trying to put his hand into his arm?
I was going to put the blue brick off his hand.
Alright.
But I can't put these on.
Right. You need them just stuck together, do you? Well, yep. Now, this set, can't even take the helmet off the character without the head coming out. There, I got it. Normally, with the Lego sets at least, you get a man and a woman. Now, this looks like we have a man. If I can get his face into focus, we have a man, and we have a very angry woman there. So probably because the man's not letting her drive. And they both have pretty much the same suit on. This one has a little bit of grey in it, this one doesn't, but they're pretty much the same. These are sort of clones of Lego people, like they all are in these sets. We've gone on to the next step already. What is that you're doing?
He's kind of.
You got a chainsaw? Just a second. Right, so this one that you've made, the grey piece, it actually wants you to put the bottoms of the studs into those pieces, like that. Yeah.
And then do what with this?
No. So it wants this piece like that. Hang on. Right, you need the black bit. So this small black piece goes on first. Then the grey bit goes on top, like that. Yeah. And then you need to put those pieces on top of that, like that.
On top of what?
On top of that grey piece.
These?
Yeah, look. So then this is all going to go together like that, and it's going to stick to this thing here. See? So that's like the this is actually the front of the car. I think we are going to put something underneath the orange pieces on the front of the car right there. So we're on step 14. You might want to just take that piece off first because it'll be easier to put those pieces on. Press it down and do it. Is it on? Yeah.
Oh, isn't it? On the game, I had a crucible.
How?
Just a laser.
And
Which is
laser,
where?
so I don't know what a crucible is.
So two small ones at the ends. And then this one can go back on. Right, make sure that's all nice and tight. So now we're on to 15. So you need those pieces.
These?
Yep. Yeah, now we're going this way through the pieces. So on the side with the steering wheel, I need to stick 3 of these things on, and I need to find sticker number 20. So you stick them on the side.
Like this?
No, these angled pieces. Look, these pieces where the sticker is going, they're going to go on here. Okay, so you can put the rest of the pieces on. You need that. Sticker number 20. Again, this looks like a really big sticker, so I think it's gonna cover the whole face of that one Lego piece there. There is no margin at all. Maybe a very slight margin.
So is it like
One here. Yeah, one there, yeah. And one on the other side. That's it. Press them down. pieces, and the two small ones go at the front over there.
From here?
Yep. So they're going to keep that secure. That's connecting the wheel arch to the back of the car. Right. Part 16. So you're going to want two more of those black pieces on top of these ones that you just put on. And then two more here and on the other side as well.
Over here?
Yeah. So then I'd do these four small pieces with the bit sticking in. You want those two here and two here.
Like this?
Look at which way the things are going. That's it. That's it. And then another one right next to it.
Sausage roll. Yeah. Wow. This is tricky. There's something else in this of vintage people.
That's it. And then on this side here, you want that thing to be on there, and the other one to be up there next to it.
Like this?
Yeah. Right. Now get the big parts for 17. So I will put this sticker piece on, since I've just put the sticker on for you.
Daddy, can I have your thumb do my turn now?
What?
I don't know what it's of length of trumpets,
I'm not buying anything. You have to unlock it by playing the game.
but it's on Doom 2016 only.
That's just news.
I think I've stuck that.
This is that snowman.
You can hear that click, like they
Mama,
definitely
no,
click
yeah,
together
no.
better than the other.
Oh,
pieces
that,
we did.
that
17.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Stick the 17 and number 17.
Yeah. But that one was 15, I'll stick a 20. Right, so these pieces go on here. This one goes here. So I'll do a few of the next pieces. You can help when we get to the windows and that, because there's quite a lot of fiddly bits to go on now. So that's the first sheet of instruction I've done. Now we turn over and we're on to
And then the
part 18. Yeah. Thank you. So
reusable.
Yes.
The two things.
How do I
Come on, Vaughan, we're doing this. There we go. So now we get to the point where we need to start putting a lot of the stickers on. Oh. So we have sticker 14. Goes on here.
Lauren, you already have infinite ammo. No, I mean, if you put the ammo thing out, you already have infinite ammo.
Sticker 4 is a big one.
Press button to begin.
So this actually has opening doors as well, which is pretty cool. Yes. So we have like stickers, sticker detail on the doors, and the doors open. So it's pretty cool. Look at what. No, we have to put stickers on the windows as well. So that needs sticker 10 as well. So like I'd said on previous models, this also has a few stickers that overlap the edges of pieces. So there are 3 stickers in that door area, but that covered 4 pieces. But, see that? So now we're on to part 20. So we're going to put these at the back of the seats. And one of these on there. Quite a lot of these small pieces going on the edge of the wheel arch. So these are the pieces where there was one of them missing. It was when I got to the next part I realised. And this one, I'm going to leave that for now because the next part is easier if I actually keep it off. So we're going to build this door. Yes. Sticker 2.
Went on it. Can I go on it again?
Yes.
Lauren, you got 0 points. And I got 3,000.
I went a little bit wonky.
You
there.
kill the squares.
Right, just let him play. So we're going to put that door on. Then this goes down the side of the door. place a piece, but it wasn't entirely necessary. And it was actually one of those tiny 1x1 studs. So now this part. It's weird, it didn't tell me to put the stickers on this part. And looking at the instructions, it's not even gonna have me do that until like 10 steps later. But normally a Lego set would just mirror one side, mirror the other side, you do all the stickers in the reverse. So, how the heck are you supposed to do this? Alright, it's telling me to place a piece, but there's nothing for it to click onto, because it has to go like that, and then this piece secures it into place. It's pretty cool. So the front of it is looking very recognisable now. Can Logan have a go next? Because you've had a couple of goes, yeah? So the front has that distinctive grill now at the front there, quite recognisable. Then we have
But why is these beyond guesses? Why is it beyond guesses?
this piece goes here, and
I can't put my hands in.
this goes.
I can't put my hands in.
Damien, can you help him?
Because, what's down there?
Goes on the opposite side. So just taking that piece off there stressed it quite a lot. So they are clicked together very well, these pieces. I would say they are definitely higher quality than the last model that we made, or the last couple of models. So we have a lot of the inner detail now. That's pretty solid. It has the opening doors, has the steering wheel in it, has that bit at the front. So now we have windows. So if you want to put those 3 pieces on, I'll put the stickers on these first. So that piece can go on, goes across there. And then we have sticker 18 and 19 to go down the edge of the window.
Logan, tear the squares.
That actually went on better than I was imagining it would. I thought it would end up going to be wonky. So the front window just has those black stickers just down the edge there. So you can put that on. It needs to clip onto there. So I'd start with the small ones. I'd put the small pieces on first. And they need to be either side of the wheel arches then, to fill in those gaps.
Here.
Yeah. And then that window can go on. Yeah, that's it. Stick it there. So then these 4 small pieces go here at the back of the window.
Right. So that is.
Yeah. Hang on. You put this piece. So that was supposed to be on there. So then, no, that's all right. There's going to be a brick goes over there. Then we are on to this bit 25. So we have these that stick on here. So again, this is like a very distinct design, and I don't think this is at all based on an actual Lego model. They can't take the new 8 brick wide base and just expand this to 8 bricks wide. It's totally re-engineered and fits together totally different to suit the pieces for a wider model.
Daddy.
So I don't actually think this is based on any existing Lego model. Someone has taken the effort to design this and mock it up and then send it to production.
Daddy.
Yes.
How did you make yours?
Well, I didn't make it. There was already one piece.
No, I mean from that one.
Oh, on this one, it was more like pieces of Technic. So you had like a couple of springs and an angled socket and a piece and a Technic piece for the engine block on the top of the car. Whereas the engine block on this one is a custom engine block, which you see in lots of Lego models. They have this on the top of muscle cars and things, and aeroplanes and things like that. So I think that's actually, I recognise that piece. It was on like a Spitfire model or something like that, like some sort of fighter plane. So now we are on to 26. So for this, you need to stick 2 of these on there. Here fits in really nicely there. Then got same on the other side, I think, with a few extra pieces. So I think they've actually try to compress down these instructions into as few pages as possible.
And
There's definitely parts where you what?
Put a brick on.
Yeah, you can do some of these next bits when we get to part 30, because these are quite fiddly, these bits. See, like there, it didn't tell me to build the mirror of the last part. It's told me to leave some parts off, and it seems a bit strange how they've determined. You know, don't build the mirror of the last half. We're actually going to build it 90% mirrored, and then put the rest of the pieces on 5 steps later in the instructions. When particularly some of these pieces with stickers on would be easier to put on now than try and get the stickers into place later on. So now we're on to step 28. So this has 2 different coloured grey pieces to go on the back. A dark one and a light one. 2 of these to go down the side of the windows.
It's the other way, Logan.
This flat piece, which is then going to get a sticker on it in the next section. Another flat piece next to this one, and 4 of these. So these are actually just getting stuck down there. So
Good.
there are moving pieces here, but they're just getting stuck to the car. It's just detail, really. And then on to this step, and we have a whole bunch of stickers to put on. Was that you, Logan?
No.
It's just a horse thing what Logan's holding.
Oh, I thought it was Logan making that noise.
Now you need to throw it, Logan. I don't know how for this pencil thing.
So these bits are going to have stickers on. This bit goes in front of the car. This bit's going to have a sticker on. So sticker 14.
Now he has a
I was going to say I've done
pig
14,
on.
but this is another 14. So that has now secured the door into place. And then we have stickers 6 and 7 and 11 needs to go on the side of the door area.
Are we nearly done?
Well, what do you think? How many pieces have we got left?
A little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the lights and the top panels to go on now. 6 and 7. So this sticker is only like 5 studs long, but the piece is 6, and judging by the positioning, it wants me to position it right towards the bottom end of the piece.
when we done this, can I go on VR?
Whenever Warren's done, yes.
You mean Logan?
Logan. Right, so this is going to overlap slightly because we're going to put some extra detailing on the back there. I don't want to press that down fully because there must be something else is going to go on top of that. Yeah, there's some flat pieces going to go on that first, so I'll leave that up. You want to put those on then. So we're on to step 30 down here. And we've still got half a sheet of stickers. So most of these stickers are going to be for those top panels. And we've got those in the next step, so there's lots of these flat pieces to apply to the top of the card. I think that's one of the things that really stood out to me with this model is just how flat everything looked. It was so sleek. But the interesting thing is the only exposed studs on the top are all on the back of the car there. Like, they could have put a flat piece on here, but if they'd done that you would have had two studs just stuck out on the top of these pieces, which don't have a studless equivalent. So I'm guessing that was an actual decision that they made to have the studs line up with these studs. And again, they could have used a flat piece across there, but it kind of is that, you know, you can look at the model and know that it's Lego because you see the studs on it. So I imagine that is part of their design process when they make the official Lego models.
How do I put these on?
They just go at the sides of the windows there.
Over here?
Yep. Oh, there's a sticker, 21. So you can put those two on.
Over here?
Yeah. And then that one goes on the back in between the lights.
At the bottom?
No, in between the lights. That's
On
it.
the car?
Yep. Press it on. So then all these bits to put on and loads of stickers. So let's see. Do we have a... Oh no, I see. Oh, sticker 1. Sticker 1 goes on the middle piece of the hood. So there we go. Then sticker 3 and sticker 3. So we have 2 of those. So then these 2 bits go that way, and they're going to connect to there. So then
we've now done this bit.
So there, we've got the top on the car now, and the trunk actually appears to be openable as well, so you can open that up. That's a pretty cool detail that last year's Lego models didn't have. I don't think they had any moving parts. I don't think any of the doors opened or anything. So we need sticker 12 for this long piece. It's going to go right at the front of the car.
Sticker 5 and sticker 16.
Right, so that one goes right at the front of the car. So, oh, I see.
Over here.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to stick on sometimes, isn't it, when it's a piece that touches so many other pieces. You need to make sure that they're all nice and solid and you get a good contact on all the studs. There we go. It's a little bit out of alignment with the other sticker, but it's not that bad. And then that piece is going to go on here. Make sure that you get it right way around where the sticker is, the detail on the sticker. So it's the other way. Yeah, that's it. So then sticker 15, 16. I'm going to go
Right here.
and no, you want it over that gap there. That's it, yeah. So that one needs to go here. So there's actually a bit of a gap underneath here, and I don't think we're going to fill it in with anything. There is just going to be a gap. So then stick 16, and we're nearly there. We've just got half a dozen pieces left. And that goes here to match up with the sticker. There we go. And then
We don't know what that is.
so if you want to put the wheels together, just need to put a tyre on each of those. I will finish off the rest. So we need stickers 8 and 9 on here.
Can't do this.
Right, try putting the rubber on the table and press it down with the palm of your hand. I haven't got anything that you can try pressing it down with.
A book.
Yeah, just something flat. Yeah, just use a small book,
Don't know.
or just use that Lego piece over there, that white and blue Lego piece.
This?
Yeah, just try that. Just try pressing it down with the palm of your hand. And it'll just pop on. If you can't do it, I'll do it.
Now done it.
Cool. 3 more to do then. These stickers are actually pretty good because even if you slightly misplaced it, you can still maneuver it. It doesn't stick to the brick immediately on contact. So that fills in a space. That fills in a space. 2 flat pieces down the back side of the car. engine block in
Done.
and this little strip goes on the top. Right, you can put the wheels on.
But are we now done?
Yep. So the only thing that's a little bit strange about it is that the top of the car, there is no actual stud attachment to any of that. I've missed off first. Oh wait, 22 goes on the front of the car, and that's all the stickers done. So then this should go on here. It's the very, very last step in the instructions is to put a really fiddly sticker in the middle of the car. So it feels like slightly loose at the front of the car. Like it's not exactly tight around all that detailing. But there we have it, it's complete. Again, it's easily recognizable, it's that very distinctive shape. And it's definitely more, I would say, the correct scale of what this car should be like compared to the older Lego model, which at the time, you know, you sort of look at this and thought, oh wow, that's really cool. It has all these curves on it. Some of the curves potentially, it's got better detailing on the Lego model compared to this one. But this, again, it matches my 2020 Speed Champions now. So I have one of these which matches the newer style. So the newer style ones, the 8 brick wide ones, are the ones that I'm generally going to have on display. These are probably going to get played with.
Which one is the biggest?
The biggest? What, you mean the tallest? Well, interestingly, this one is slightly taller. It's also longer. So it's about 2 bricks longer. Is this one? Obviously 2 bricks wider as well, and it's slightly taller than the Lego model. I still really like the Lego version of this car, but I did want one of these when I saw that I could buy it on AliExpress. And again, this one was only like £8, something like that, which is about half the price of what the equivalent Lego Speed Champions are probably going to be this year if they release any. So that's a pretty cool model. The wheels are all right. They're not great, to be honest. I think the Lego wheels are a lot better. It will just run with the Lego wheels. So the wheels aren't quite as good as. Actually, let me just take. This wheel isn't quite on correct. Yeah, there's one thing I did notice with the last models that we built, is if you actually push the wheel up, it touches the wheel arch. So there's quite a lot of wiggle room in that. So if you apply any pressure to the car, or just the weight of the car itself, then it does stop the wheel from running. Whereas the Lego wheels, the tolerance is much tighter. If I push the wheel up, it is not going to touch that wheel arch. I can't make it touch it even if I'm pushing quite hard. So that little bit of extra precision in the engineering of the Lego version definitely pays off with the wheels. It would have been nice to have had the pullback action in this, but I think those two might be the only two out of the 13 that we've ordered that have it. So thank you, Vaughan, for building it. Yeah? Did you like building it? Do you like the model?
Mhm.
Yeah? Cool. So next time Willow is going to be back with me, and we're going to be building what looks like a Lamborghini inspired sports car. So thank you for watching, and look forward to next time. Thanks.